Still beaming our searchlight on security, and we're now being joined on the news at 10 by a security consultant and the managing director of Beacon Security and Intelligence Limited, Mr. Kabir Adamu, to help us discuss the security challenges facing the country. It's great to have you on the news at 10.
Thanks, Ayo. Good evening.
Yes, very much so. Let's look at the issues now. Today we have a mixed bag, Mr. Adamu. While the military neutralized some terrorists in Borno and Zamfara states, another set of bandits were wreaking havoc in Niger State. Now, I want to ask you, do you think the Nigerian military is overstretched or even overwhelmed at this point?
I wouldn't say the Nigerian military is overwhelmed, but the responsibilities that have been placed on the Nigerian military are responsibilities that are a little bit beyond its core mandate. Most of the issues that the Nigerian military are dealing with at the moment are issues that have to do with internal security. Now, the simple strategy for internal security when the military is involved is a strategy called take, hold, and rebuild. The idea is that the military can take, which is what it's doing, but it's not meant to hold. The holding should be done by other security departments, those that have responsibility for internal security. So as an example, out of the 774 local governments, about 8,000 wards, if let's say 20 wards have been retrieved by the military, they hand over to the police while they go to the other wards. But unfortunately, that's not what we're seeing at the moment. A lot of the take, hold, and the rebuilding is being done by the military. And I don't think there's any military in the world that can carry out that responsibility.
So surprise attacks keep occurring in Niger State, Mr. Adamu, and in the northeast as well. What will you build your recommendation, to help combat it?
So in simple terms, these are mobile, decentralized units. They are symmetric, they are able to infuse themselves into communities. So we must enhance intelligence. And I'm very delighted to see in the last few days a semblance of an improvement in intelligence collection and synergy between the security operatives and residents, which perhaps explain the recent successes by the Nigerian military. So to ensure that we strengthen this component, going forward, it would be good to strengthen intelligence through both conventional means as well as new forms of intelligence using technology. I would also love to see instances where we block the abilities of this group to generate financing through ransom collection, the mining sites that they're able to control. We need to put a stop to that. Their ability to move from point A to point B, the motorbikes that they are able to buy, they're able to maintain, the fuel that they put in those motorbikes, we must put a stop to it. We must also put a stop to their ability to recruit new members. As long as we kill them and are still able to recruit new members, then they will continue to generate. And then lastly, is their ability to procure weapons. They're able to have access to weapons and ammunition. So we must put a stop to that if we're going to turn the tide and really claim success.
So let's look at another area of concern, which is the recent incidents of drone attacks by terrorists. This is in spite of claims by the military, to have acquired drone jammers. But do you think the military have the capacity to address this trend?
Nigeria has made remarkable strides in drone technology, including local production. And for some time now, I personally have been calling on, the coordinators of our national security apparatus to enhance our counter-drone capabilities. In modern warfare, you cannot have a competent security apparatus if you do not have counter-drone capabilities. So I think it's an area of growth. I have monitored recently several aspects of the Nigerian military trying to enhance that capacity, but it's work in progress, and I must encourage that part where our air superiority, our ability to ensure that we prevent any hostile drone capability. It's very obvious that the bad guys are acquiring that drone capability, so we should not wait until the threat becomes too manifest. It is manifest at the moment, and we must put a stop to it. If you pick the revised national security strategy, there is a component there that speaks about that capability. So I think it's about implementation, making sure we know where they buy these usually commercial drones, and then sometimes they contract it with dynamite. At date, they are yet to procure drones that have hostile capabilities. And I think that should be our worry. We should maintain that. We should make sure the ones they have, we're able to prevent them from deploying them.
All right, so as we round up very briefly now, is there any role for the citizens, in the fight against insurgency and banditry? Briefly now.
Definitely. In almost all our instruments, national security instruments, the national defense policy, the national security strategy, name them, the role of the citizen is clearly identified. And we must, like they say, see something, say something. But the onus is on the authorities to provide the platform to say something. So we must activate those numbers, especially the emergency numbers, 199122. Some of them are working, but they are not all over the country, to allow citizens to be able to contribute. And as we go down into the rural areas, our traditional rulers, their roles must be enhanced. Our religious leaders, market women, everybody must be brought into that national security apparatus. And of course, the integrity of the information that you provide must also be protected. In the past, we've seen instances where when people provide information, they are being targeted. That integrity must be ensured if we're going to see a success in the see something, say something paradigm.
Mr. Kabir Adamo, Security Consultant and Managing Director, Beacon Security and Intelligence Limited, we thank you for your thoughts on the news at 10. Thank you once again.
Thank you.